Welcome to another edition of Theory 8 Golf Instruction. I'm John McGinnis. This is BJ Safran, our guru. We're at the Cape Fear Country Club once again to find out just how to hit it a little bit farther. Everybody wants to hit it farther. How do you hit it farther?
Everybody wants more distance, right? That's the name of the game these days, especially the young kids. We're going to talk a thing we call hammer arms.
Hammer arms.
Hammer arms.
Yeah.
Trying to get some more speed coming into the ball. That would be in our zone that we call the runway. And try to see if we can pick up some speed. We've got a young man today that's a great college player, and with all great players, they're trying to pick up more speed and distance.
Everybody wants to get longer. I want to get longer. You want to get longer. Let's go get longer.
Let's do it.
This is the one that everybody's waiting for, BJ. How do you get longer? Dawson Daniel's going to show us right here. Dawson plays collegiately at Elon. How far do you hit it in the air these days with the driver? Ripping it. How far is it going?
I can hit it a pretty long way. I can hit 290, 300.
290, 300?
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau didn't think that was long enough. He wants 350 or 400.
Whew.
How's he going to get there?
Well, we're going to try to work that out with Dawson. Dawson's a great player, great college player. I've been working with Dawson for a while, and it's great to have him here and kind of show someone with that skill set that Dawson has, and always trying to pick up more speed.
Stay away from the 7 protein shakes a day if you could.
You got it.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right, Dawson, let's see you hit a few balls. All right, so we're going to watch Dawson hit some drivers here, because driver really kind of shows where you can make some mistakes. It enhances that because it's such a long club. And so let's see what his arm action is here. If you'll notice, as Dawson kind of starts the transition down, that front arm it's ever so slightly, but it breaks down just a little bit, getting his hands in on his body some.
A little bit.
And so one of the things that we try to do to maximize speed and therefore distance and impact zone that we call the runway is really make sure those arms are straight and as far away from and hands as far away from the body as we can get them, while maintaining that set position in the hands.
If you think of Ernie Els or Retief Goosen or Freddie Couples, the reason that their golf swings look so smooth and yet generate so much power is that width.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you know, everybody calls Ernie the big easy, one, because of his demeanor, but two, just at the tempo at which it looks like he's swinging. Now, if you look at his club speed and ball speed, it's really high on the charts, but it doesn't look to the eye that he's swinging that hard, and it's all because he's creating that width, and he's got that, you know, that whip effect at the end, the inertia at the club head when it hits the ball. All right, so go ahead and set up, get in your setup position. I want you to go ahead and take it to the top. One of the things that really good players do, and John, you can attest to this, is when they get almost to the top before they're at what is called the power pause for some players, their weight has already transferred over in their back center. So there's actually a weight transfer that happens that gets them back to center that starts down. Now, when we do that, when Dawson takes it up to the top, his weight transfer is good, but occasionally he'll have a tendency to hang back. And so we want to make sure that's the first checkpoint when we're trying to get faster arms and speed, is to make sure that that weight, once he's almost to the back, is bumping back center, so now he can be centered and balanced, because from there we want to have what's called hammer arms. The arms have to catch up. They need to be faster than the rest of the body in this position. And so one thing that happens with Dawson is this arm breaks down a little, and when he doesn't have that crisp tempo, he has a tendency to lag behind. And so that creates less speed and it creates less ball flight. So let's go ahead and go to the top. So one thing here, John, you know this as well as anybody, when you get set up, you have a distance from your hands to the center of your chest. What we don't want to see, and if you watch Dawson swing just a little bit, this elbow collapses just a hair, and that changes the distance. It's not a lot in his swing. We see some players that have a lot more of that, but what that does is it creates a lack of speed, because this will start to release a little too early and the hands are in too tight. What we want to feel is we want to feel that we are pulling this down this way. And so if my hands get in, I've lost the angle and some speed. So we're gonna do a drill. Dawson, I want you to take the club and put it halfway back. Then I want you to hold that club halfway down the shaft with the back hand. And so from here, what we want to do is this is just a sensation drill to get the feeling. We want to take that club up to the top, and from here we want to slam down as hard as we can, and we want to stop it right where you're starting it. So slam it as hard as you can. That club head should shake a lot. Do it as hard as you can do it. What that does is gives you the sensation of arm speed and width. So we really want to focus on that.
BJ, his is making noise. Yours doesn't make any noise.
Yeah, well, I'm not as strong as Dawson is, nor am I as good looking, so.
Dawson, when that creeps into your golf swing, where's your miss? Is it left, is it right, or does it create a two-way miss?
It creates a two-way miss. It can go either way. Just depends on the day.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
This is better.
Yep, this helps.
All right, let's do that drill one more time, really slam it hard. All right, now let's hit some balls, and all I want you to think about is having that same sensation going into the ball coming down through the transition, or what we call the runway. You see he's got a great setup.
Oh.
Really good there.
Yeah, do that.
That was really
That's
good.
the extent of my teaching right there, BJ.
That was great.
Do
That was very profound, John.
Thanks.
Let's do that again, Dawson, really.
See, I had it right. I said it right. Do that.
Do that, you had it right. Do the drill one more time, Dawson. For those of you at home, when you're practicing on the range, it's best if you do the drill once and then hit a ball. Do the drill, hit the ball. That'll kind of give you that sensation. When you're working on something where you're trying to just get the sensation of it, you want to do the drill, hit a ball, do the drill, hit a ball. Really hammer those arms down on this one.
I've been in golf for
Really good.
40 years. I've never seen that drill.
It's not one that many know, and it's not one that's real technical in a sense, because you're splitting the hands, and so some people would say, well, technically that's not what you want. But when you're working with especially a really good player and you're trying to get them to make a change, and it needs to be something where they feel it sensationally instead of technical lines that we put on a video, you really want to give them drills that they can feel what they're trying to do.
Makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Good. And that's such a great setup there. Powerful. Really good there. See how balanced he is?
Wow. The ball didn't curve a whole lot either.
That looked great, Dawson.
Dawson, it looks great. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
This year in college and beyond.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
guys can check out the Phoenix at Elon's site, their sports site. Go and follow their golf team. Great golf team, a lot of good players on there. Dawson's one of their top stars, and we're just trying to keep getting him better and keeping the Phoenix moving forward.
Thanks for all the help.
Yeah, thank you.